everybody, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Factorio. Back to building our factory. Uh, Honestly, I think what we're gonna do today is, since we're unlocking it, we're gonna get started on the railway and on military science. Because we need bricks for that. We finally have stone unlocked, or not unlocked, but found. Hallelujah. Down here, down there. For this particular run, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and wipe out these bases. If we could figure out that being possible, let's add all levels of technology already. Oh, it's already in the research queue. Okay. So that'll allow us to do that, to get a car. Why? So we need more of an output. Which I kind of suspected as much. Gosh, how do I want to do the steel production? I guess since we need coal, what we can do is we can do this. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Like that. I don't like that, but that's stupid. I want to utilize that space, but I think what we're gonna do instead. Oh yeah, we actually need stone for furnaces to do what we need to do. We got the automobile thing. Oh yeah, we need steel. This is almost done. More coal for you to add to the pile. All right, so for now we're just we'll do the 12. That'll work. This is still kind of dumb, but I think it'll be less dumb. How much space did I give myself on that end? Far from enough. Unless instead we do it this way. Ugh, why is this so hard for me to think of how I want to do this? So let's say this is our output. See, the problem is we won't have dual output. It will only be unless... Actually, I don't have enough room there to do that. Okay, slight redesign yet again. So let's say we've got one going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The output is there. And then we do the rest of the furnaces there. Is that other one still a problem? Oh, yeah! So we took care of that. So one thing... Hang on a minute. So one thing I did want to look at real quick. So hang on a minute. Let me go to mods. Tweaks... So, one of my viewers... Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's grab that. Confirm. Woo, what did that do? I think it restarted the game. Or not. Yeah, it did restart the game. Okay. Okay, so we should be back. Colorblind pollution. Confirm. Continue. So that should... What the shit? Ooh. Oh! Oh my god, I can see where my pollution is. Thank you. What's your face? I don't remember. Oh god, I feel like an asshole now. What was the viewer that said that? Level Lord, LVL Lord. He commented on episode 3. Oh my god, that's so much better. I can actually see shit. Thank you. And oh, there's a lot more alien bases than I thought there was. I mean, actually, you know what? That even helped with the alien bases. I didn't know that one was there. I didn't know that was there. I didn't know any of those were there. Those were all invisible to me. Produce 20k iron. Oh my gosh, really? Oh! Oh, the achievements are separate from vanilla versions of the game. Does that affect my Steam as well? Huh. I've never modded the game before, so I don't know. But that is so much better. Oh my god. That's like not even funny how much better that is. I used to have to do this to see where everything was. We're producing a lot of pollution, to be honest. We probably need to go take care of that base. Well, we're going to, because we're going to take care of these 3, probably that up there. But I want to get steel going first. Nope, that's the wrong direction. So my thinking was, as obnoxious as it is, what if we did it like this? There's plenty of room to work out here. Work here. Yeah, I'm so glad I grabbed that mod. That's going to be so much better. Okay, hang on a minute. This can be done better. If we're gonna be stupid about it, let's at least limit how much stupidity there is. There we go. I recognize I have a problem that's better than just going for it and not recognizing that it's a problem. Am I going to fix it? Am I going to actually fix it? Fuck no. But I'm at least recognizing that it's problems. First step, they say, right? I'm a complete raging idiot. What was the button that only did 5? Oh, there we go. I'm a complete raging idiot, and what I'm doing is stupid. I am well aware of it. We're going to do it anyway. Just do it. I did something dumb, didn't I? No. No. I mean, yes, but also no. Okay. So one thing, I don't know if anyone's really figured it out yet. I'm sure they probably have. I'm not exactly hiding it. But one thing, pretty much everybody's going to figure out with me when I play this. I am weirdly anal about, having double-sided materials. I don't, even if I have to do like weird spaghetti bullshit to make it work, I don't like having just one-sided materials. I've actually gone on record with my friends and my brother and said, I would rather have an inefficient system. Like, I would genuinely, no joke, I would rather have a completely fucking ridiculously inefficient system in exchange for everything having resources on both ends of the belt. Even if it means, you know, it's all one material. Excuse me, or whatever. Okay, so now we can't do stone brick, but the good news is we can do assembler Mark IIs now. We are at the railroad, which needs stone. Shocker. We do have the big deal, electrical poles, which is good. So what is our current slowdown with the current research? I probably should put down some lighting. Some interbase lighting, but I'm not going to at the moment. Oh, it's absolutely not the inserters, it's the assembling machines themselves. That's what's absolutely being slow. That's what's slow going. So what do we need for... We need the car. And that has to be made in an assembler. Alright, so let's just do this. Because we need stone. Right now, I think our main slowdown in a lot of places is furnaces. Yeah, it's pretty much furnaces, I think. Well, the iron is doing fine. The coal is also holding out pretty well. Oh my god, what am I stuck on? Okay. This has got to that's almost done. I'll grab the stone that's in it. Solar panel. Can make concrete here in a little bit. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't fully plan out what I was gonna do today, so I'm kind of winging it. Sort of what I do. Where did that... There we go. Do we have a spot that's... There we go. Just drop it right there. We got power. And we're gonna just throw shit into it, make it work. Throw that in there. Oh my gosh, we need like a boatload of pipe. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's probably overkill, but whatever. Speaking of overkill, what's our power looking like? We're doing fine at the moment. Because I want the car to go deal with some of these enemies. So one thing I am seeing is I think the enemy base's frequency was turned down. Because these are... Because, like, that's a pretty big base right there already. That's a pretty decent sized one. Those two are pretty decent. I'm thinking they got... The frequency got turned down. That's a teeny-ass little thing. Frequency got turned down, but the overall amount of them wasn't. We've got an absurd amount of copper. How much fucking copper do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 if you count the one we started with. 10. That's 44 million iron right there. What the shit? This map would be amazing if we were doing like twice the cost for what is it? Twice the cost for like for stuff, so like instead of 2 of something it needs 4 of something. So it would be a great map for that. with the exception of the bullshit train stuff. So we need 20 engines for that. So we need to set up an engine manufacturing. Manufactory. We need 8 engines for the car. We need just engines in general. What do we need? We need more copper for that. Why do I have so much... I got so much coal in my inventory for some reason. Okay, so that's all working well enough. See, this annoys me, having these belts with only one resource on each side. I know at the moment that's pretty efficient as it is, because we don't need a whole lot of copper, but... 26? Yeah, let's just make 26 of those. So if we grab a bunch of these... Some of the achievements I'm obviously not going to care much about. There we go. Now we're just making pretty much... Are we done with research now? Oh no, we got a boatload more we can still do. Perfect. Alright, so... Engines. We're going to do engines next. Do we need engines? We need engines for actual... That's not what I meant to do. We need engines for... Oh my gosh, what button am I looking for? There we go. Holy crap, why was that so hard? So I could make a heavy armor suit right now. Which, if I don't do, I'm going to forget, so we need to do it. Just in case, we'll make a couple extra rounds of ammo. And then the research... Piercing rounds, which... We could make that. We could make piercing rounds. Is steel... Oh, there's another thing that copper is going to go into. Piercing round, grenade, and wall. Chemical research is, I think, the next one on the docket. One of them, weirdly enough, needs engines, I think. I don't remember which one it is, but there is one that needs engines. Alright, so... Now we need to figure out how we're going to do... Speaking of engines, we need... We need something manufacturing pipe. Can we make a car? We can make a car. You know what? Let's go ahead and go deal with some bad guys. Let's go deal with some bugs. Light armor, the burner. That's pretty much about it. Oh, that's right. I gotta get into it. That's what changes its color. That's a cliff. It's been a while since I've driven the car. I'm used to the... I'm used to the tank. I prefer the tank. Let's see if we can thread the needle. There we go. Where are we going here? Down this way. We're going into combat. Will we survive? The likelihood is low. But we will do what we can. Ooh, this is a bigger nest than I remembered looking at. Shit, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. That's one worm down. Another worm. Okie dokie. Well, that went well enough, I suppose. Very obviously, we need more ammunition. We're going to go with the basic stuff. Well, I guess we can make the other. We're going to need some of those, too. Let's work on those first, actually. Let's hawk in some hand grenades while we can. Successful murder. Alright, let's fix the car. There we go. We didn't bring a whole lot with us, so I guess we'll spare the rest of this. Oh my god, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Shit. Oh my god. We're stuck. I'm still alive somehow. Is my heavy armor that good? What the hell? I'm attempting to run away. Uh-oh. Our base is actually under attack. I thought it was just me. Oh shit. No. No. Holy crap. No. Was it because I attacked them? Or did I actually trigger someone with... Fuck. Of course, I'm so far away from my base. No! Oh my gosh. The attack is just... they're just destroying our entire power station. Well, that's what I get for kind of bullshitting my way into this, and... Oh, why did I stop and do that? Run, little man, run. Yeah, I know. I know. Stop. Oh yeah, everything's dead now because the power station's gone. Wow, they're just obliterating it all up there. There goes the power. Well, that's what I get for, yeah, that's kind of what I get. It's what I deserve. Let's, I guess that's where it actually needs to be. Let's try rebuilding a little bit here. So what's our main hang? Oh, it's, the belt's been destroyed. That's what our main hang up there is. Okay, so... Ah! One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I guess we're not 100% ready to go for a fight yet. And then I guess... the extremely slow inserters, because there's no power. Okay, so what actually triggered? Was it the guys that I was attacking? Yeah, I think it was just because I was attacking these guys down here. Probably should have put up some defenses, to be perfectly honest. That's on me. Okay, so there should be quite a bit of stuff to work with now, so let's make a bunch of these. Constantly full of coal for some reason. Alright, so that got everybody back up to full power at least. We saved about half of the generator, so that wasn't too big of a loss. Not something I want to do again, but... Crude oil. What's our main... Doesn't it show you what our main, product... Oh, there we go. Pollution. So our main output... Really? I thought the electric miners didn't put out. Guess they do. There is a biter that's taking... Alright, so who's... There's a biter base somewhere that's taking pollution in. Is it over here? It's oil. We cleared that one out. Maybe it's that one. Could it be that one? That would be dumb, because the only thing close enough would be radar, and there's nothing... We are under... Okay, here we go again. I'm coming. Crap. So we do have an attack coming from somewhere, but I don't know where. Alright, so what all did we lose here? Some beltage. And a couple of inserters, I think. Oh, and the radar. Okay. Alright, so we're clearly getting attacked from somewhere. I don't see, though, where... Because all the bases are now bright white, which I can see. Is it you guys? It might be you guys. But you're so far away from the pollution. I'm so confused. Well, we're going to build our base defenses up. Because clearly, the enemy is on our ass now. Which means we need some firearm. We need some equipment. We need some ammunition. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. What am I short on? Iron plate, really? After all that iron plate I grabbed? What's the button I'm looking for here? Shift click? Oh, it doesn't have anything in it. Shift click? Is it shift click or... Oh no, it's control click. There we go. There, that's quite a bit. Alright, so we're building up turrets, which is good. So let's start with... Are we out of research now? Nope, yet again, we got more we can do. So let's just pile on there. There we go. Okay, so the first line of defenses, we're going to go... right there. 2, 1, 2. Tear those up. And then this is going to be kind of ineffective, I think, but... they'll be close enough to support each other. Okay. And I will feed... I don't have a whole lot of ammunition actually on me right now. I want at least something that's that's pathetic. That's a pathetic amount, but whatever. At least we'll have some ammunition somewhere. I just don't understand where that... Are we still giving off pollution to one of the biters? We are. I don't know what one it is that we're giving... We're getting an issue with. I suppose we'll have to eventually go clear out some insects to figure it out. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go... because we'll feed ammunition up through here. That's going to be a fun thing now, is we're going to feed ammunition just everywhere. I was hoping to not have to worry about it for a little while yet, but as needs must, I guess. Can we run a thing through? Oh, thank goodness we can. Okay. So then we can just go... because unfortunately we don't have a whole lot of walls. Well, correction. We have no walls at the moment. So we've got no real way of... I know this isn't ideal because I'm cutting off expansion for future generator, but right now I'm just going to set this up so we can get far enough along to start getting stone. That's real poor. That's real poor, but that's what I got right now. Okay, so that's ready to go when we have ammunition to feed to it. What are we currently crafting? We're currently crafting more of those. Okay, we need to get... So right now, again, it's the good old play of... I know it's not the most efficient, but it's what we just need to do right now. We're going to go ahead... Are all those are all powered? Perfect. Oh crap, I've ran out of belts. That's rare for me to do. Okay, so let's go like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, and we're gonna go ahead. I can already see the deal there. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna upgrade those, and we'll just I'll get more level 2s, I guess. No, that's working. That's the best they're doing. There's a lot of just red and green research. I don't think I realized just how much there is before you actually need to. Alright, so hopefully... God, that is not ideal. I need a higher manufacturing capacity with that. So my plan here, as ridiculous as this looks, is basically I'm going to run ammunition. I'm going to run the basic ammunition all the way around. Just get it wired, get it going, so we've got some ammunition going to the turrets. Then what I'm going to do... Oh, I need copper. Why are we not getting... Oh, the belt is destroyed. I did not realize. Then, once I start getting the actual... armor-piercing ammunition, then I'm going to go harder, and then I'll switch it out. But because I'll have already wired where all the ammunition goes, then I won't have to do it then. I can just piggyback off of the already existing system. If you if you pick it up what I'm putting down. Save a belt if I just did that. Worm this around. Ah, shit, we're under attack. Fuck. Yep. I'm on my way. I wasn't quick enough. So, there is some good news to that, though. That does tell us generally where that's coming from. See, these gun turrets are already dead. It's coming from up here, so I'm betting there's a base up here somewhere that I am not seeing. Because I seriously doubt it's that or that, because they're too far away. So there's a base in here that I'm not seeing. I would surmise. Unless it's just them. Could it just be those guys up there? It's hard to say, but I guess we can just do this. Okay, the good news is we're almost... Oh, I guess there was two. We got two engines. Got it. The good news is we're almost ready to just pipe the... Where's this coming from? It's coming from... like this, I think. Which I believe means it can just do that. Either way, that's how we're going to do it. That's accurate enough. But we do need... Crap. Okay. Oh shit, this one was attacked too. Yeah, we're getting regularly attacked. Okay. Enemies turned down, be damned. We're being attacked regularly. Guess that means nothing. I should have expected as much too. That's my experience in Factorio is you could turn your enemies almost all the way off and somehow they will still find a way to be bullshit. Oh, that reminds me. Is all of our research running now? Everybody's getting red. Green is still running slow, so we might up our green later. Uh-oh. Oh, we had an attack. Okay. Okay, well, it's a good thing we're getting around to this. Completely redirected my plans, but it is a good thing that it's getting done, I suppose. Boom. Okay, we should be fully wired up now, I think. Yes. Which means the next step now is... Next step. The next step is to get that into armor-piercing ammunition rather than just regular basic bitch ammunition. But we need steel and copper plate for that on both ends. Okay, well the first thing that's going to help us is if we turn this up. And we'll go ahead and add a seventh one just to... Let's just get ammunition going. Furnaces are finally kicking into overdrive. That's good. So right now, our furnaces are losing efficiency, but that's because they're running stone. Stone furnaces. We need to upgrade those to steel. That's the main thing that's slowing us down there. Down at the moment there. Alright. Boy, we got a whole lot going on here. I almost want to build a secondary iron... a secondary iron manufacturing area. Have two large outputs, basically. Just overflow it. No, I think what we need to do is we need to buckle down here and we need to get... What am I low on? Steel? Okay. We need to get... We need to get to the point where we're, I can't think of... Oh my gosh, what am I trying to think of? Iron. We need... Not iron. Why did I say iron? We need... stones. Yeah, stone. We need stone. That was unfortunately difficult. Because we need bricks. That'll give us the upgrade we need for... faster furnaces. Oh, these do not have power. That would be a good thing to fix. That's crude oil. I feel like there's still a base that's attacked, that's like on the verge of attacking us right now anyway. Okay, is everybody back up and going now that we're finally... Okay, I think we're good. Modular armor is available. We keep unlocking good stuff. That's not necessarily the problem. Alright, let's go deal with some bugs. We're gonna do it a little more legit this time instead of just running Hail Mary with a car. The last time I guess wasn't that bad, but it wasn't exactly strategic. Plus I didn't plan on having a problem with bugs. Part of me that wants to add another turret up here, but I think those will be fine. I hope. I'm banking that they'll be fine. At the very least, we've got enough up there that it should deal with the problem. Knock on wood. If there is one. Oh, we come down here and deal with... That is a lot of worms. Oh, shit. That is almost too many worms. Thank the Factorio gods for fish. Whew! Alright, well that settles that. But it did not fix the issue. So That means we still have an enemy base somewhere. Oh. Alrighty. Well, 1 second. Sorry about that. I just got a surprise pizza delivery because I forgot that I ordered pizza. Alright, so let's take out this next group here. Come on, kill that worm. Frankly, once you get heavy armor, until the bugs start mutating, once you get heavy... Oh, shit, I almost forgot to eat fish. Alright, where was I at? Okay, once you get heavy armor, and until the bugs start mutating, there's a decent part in the game here where basically the only threat is the biters. The biters are pretty much the only threat. So there's a huge... I want the stone, damn it, but there's so many bugs! Oh my gosh! Are we still being dealt with here? So I think that's a recent patch of dead. And this particular area hasn't seen any action, so let's go. We got 82 fish. Let's go fetch some more. Up. Where are we going? Where are we going? Up. Oh, okay. I said that, and then there we go. Immediately got some action. Okay, so it does look like we might need to fortify some more there. Let's grab some fish here. Restock our supply. Also give some time for our crafting to finish, giving us more ammunition. Okay, that probably will do. We are not going to even try. Not even. What we might do is build like this gargantuan fortress with multiple layers of guns and fortify that place to hell and back, but see, we're going to have to deal with them eventually, but they're too close for us not to. They're too close to coexist, which is a shame, really. Alright, well, let's head up here and deal with this small patch. So I'm thinking those guys is too much to deal with. That's probably too much to deal with. Let's clear this group out. And then clear this group out and go off of this stone. What's this down here? Oh, that's the enemy base, probably. It's nice and bright. And we'll go off of this. 441,000 will be enough for now. More copper. Because we certainly are short on that. We need more of that. I wonder if our pollution... You know what? I wonder if our pollution got turned up. Uh-oh. What happened? Ah! Yes. Yeah, that's why we need the stone. Because the setup sucks right now, okay? Yes, it sucks. But it gets way, way better when you have steel furnaces. Okay, so that was a small base to deal with. I don't know. Can we take this one on over here? I don't think we really need to. We need to deal with that one down there. Which will, admittedly, be a bit tricky because... Oh, we got another attack. Same exact place. Our turrets fended them off. So... It is definitely up here somewhere, and I'm starting to suspect it's this base right here that's getting pissed off. Because I don't see, even with the high contrast mod, I can actually see where shit is now, and I don't see any base up there. So, we're gonna just... Where am I? What the flip? Oh, I'm right there. Okay. Lost in the trees. I'm stuck. I'm actually... I'm gonna have to cut my way out of here. Where am I? Here I am. Okay. I see blue. There I am. So we'll deal with the northern base, I feel, maybe later. Because we need stone. We're pretty much at the point now where there's no other option. Because we can upgrade our furnaces. No, we need stone for the bricks, for the steel furnaces. Just put down more furnaces. No, because we need stone to make the furnaces. So, but what I think I will do is when we go to upgrade the furnaces, I'm going to pick up the stone ones instead of just placing a steel one on top. Alright, let's see how far we get here. So standard operation protocol. Go for the spitters first. Because they melt through your armor. And then work your way through the biter spawners from there. Keeps generally keeping yourself supplied with... Because look at this right now. Look at this. We got this whole horde of bugs on us right now. I'm prioritizing their bases. Occasionally got to clear them out so they don't keep sticking us. But one fish, boom. Back to full health, no problem. Just gotta thin the herd every so often. It's those spitters, man. I tell you what. The worms or whatever the fuck. I've always called them spitters. That's not what they're actually... There's actually a bug called the spitter. But the worms... Those things are the most annoying, frankly, disgusting critters. Ugh. 7 bags of ammunition left. That's all we had. Okay. Wow. Well, we ran out of stuff because I built a bunch of ammunition. But at the very least, and as annoying as it's going to be, because we could make the other type of power pole. Ha! We can make that even better, though. Oh, it's almost. Do that. That. Still almost. Oh well. All that for just one saved. Whatever. At least we got power down to the stone. So we're a step closer. One must admit. Tiny little bit closer. Stone is so far away. It is so far away from where we are. It's ridiculous, I tell you. So I'm thinking to save on room up here. Well, the problem... Actually, hang on. Let me rethink what I was thinking. My thought was to build a stone and brick, like the sub-factory down there. But that would provide a secondary source of pollution. Well, it's going to do pollution anyway, because we're going to... I guess the electric drills put out pollution, which I feel is slightly bullshit, but... So right now, the main thing taking up our resources, as to be expected, is ammunition production, which I'm not even going to touch, because clearly we need all the help we can get. We're still dealing with them sucking up some pollution, huh? Still got it as a problem. Alright, well, we need one of those. Probably short on copper wire. Or copper. Want 20 miners. So we need 3 more. Okay. So we've got 20 miners. We're gonna need more power, I think. Oh, no, we're fine. Never mind. Scratch that in its entirety, but one thing I will do... Yep, more iron plate. That's what I thought. So I'm guessing we probably have enough ammunition. We could probably just shut this off for a second. And let 2. We'll let 2 of them. Let the iron plate catch up a little bit. Maybe. Okay, emphasis on a little bit. See, this is fine. This is running at full capacity. That's out. That's out. That's out. That one's out. That one's almost out. That one's almost out. Is this finally done? It's done with the stone, which is all it was there for, so... Our original stone is gone. It serves us no more. So how many extra do we have now? 5? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get nice and wormy and messy with this. There we go. That's an utterly disgusting way for me to describe that. Wormy and disgusting. I didn't really need to do that because we had plenty of iron ore going all over the place, but it never hurts. All right. That does bring to mind a question. Okay, so this is still popping out in iron ore every now and then. That's kind of what I thought. So that's all fine. Iron plate is refilling, it looks like. 2 gun turrets. Yeah, there we go. There's green research. So I promise, one of my viewers was like, what was the chaos that was my furnace setup? I promise, it once it gets to a higher upgrade, like right now, I will admit, it is bullshit. And it needs to be bolstered. But for a fairly early start, it's not bad. Like, terrible, terrible. Does it need work? Yes. Will we improve it? Yes. But for now, it'll get us where... It'll do the job that we need for now. So let's give a little extra oomph there. I'm willing to bet money it is probably them. Which doesn't make sense, because our pollution isn't all the way up there yet. Oh, speak of which, speak of the devil. Ha! Speaketh of them, and they shall come. I don't know how the phrase that goes, but you say shit, and here they come. So we're going to utilize... Can they get through that gap? Probably not. We need to start utilizing the cliffs. So here's the cool part about cliffs. Basically, all this here functions as a natural defensive wall. So if we put turrets here and some here, then anything that comes in from that way pretty much can't get there. They'd have to go around, which we could block off down here and here with turrets. Over this side, basically, is our main issue because it's wide open over here. That extra addition of those guns there should be fine. That should do well. Do we have anything gun-wise coming up? No, but we got other stuff anyway, so we might as well add it to the list. I always forget how much is just straight up green and red research. That's it. Oh, there's a cliff clear. Cliff explosives. Alright, so getting back on track. What were we doing? We were setting up the stone manufacturing. We need... I'm trying to think. Do we want to add a secondary power station down at the stone manufacturing? And just have... See, we would need to run... Suppose we could run plenty of ammunition down there. There's no real reason not to. Oh, that's not even a base. It's just a bunch of worms. Out of ammunition. Switching over to the standard rounds. Well, even though it's not a base, it's never going to hurt to take them out. That way we don't have to deal with them later. Alright, so now that we're back, let's figure out how we're going to do this, I think. So that's the highest point there. There's... Oh, we got an attack. From where? Where was that attack? Right there? Or over here? Probably over here. I do say it's weird seeing the pollution as blue instead of red, but it is nice to actually see where it's at now. That was probably the attack right there. whatever, seems to have actually taken care of itself. Which is what I was hoping for when I built the turrets the way I did. So we're gonna go... We're gonna not spread them out quite the same there and just go like that. We have level 2, don't we? Yeah. Nowhere near enough to build any of it, though. So let's just go like this for now. God, I hope I brought enough, That'll probably do plenty for now. We made big boy power poles, didn't we? Yeah, there we go. We're big, strong, independent boys. We got good power poles up in this bitch. Alright, that should... quite magically... We've got 79 miners. Look at that! We're something special! Yay! We're actually producing stone, so let's fix this, because I'm already seeing that I'm going to have to do it when I expand this operation. Alright, so... that pretty much... oh goodness, we got even more research. How much can you do? Just... oh, we got like... half the flipping list on just red and green. Okay, so let's do some rail and a train stop. And that should get us hopefully started. We're going to just go... like so. If any trees get in the way, we're going to cut them down. I love that they let you just cut trees while you got... some games don't do that when you got like a building placement selected. Whereas Factorio, it'll let you keep the building placement selected and cut down shit that's in your way. These guys seem to be doing good. It's a good thing I added more to them. So I'm going to make my way up here. I'm curious. Okay, and then... but this is definitely... this is crude oil over here. Did some of this grow back? Is that what's going on? Nope, this base didn't grow back. Oh, you know what? That's probably it right... ah! That's it right there. That's it right there. That's where the attack's coming from. And that's a small worm. So they haven't mutated yet. When you start seeing medium worms, that's when you know, okay, we're on the next stage of mutation. Things are getting dangerous. That's where that's been coming from this whole frickin' time. So, yeah. I'm going to leave our defenses. There's no reason to take them down. But I'm suspecting we're going to have to deal with these guys soon, too. But that is a big... that's a big nest. And I don't want to fight a big nest right now. I don't feel safe enough to fight a big nest. We got a lot of... there's few bases, but there's a lot of, like, big ones that we can't really deal with right now. This got me a little nerved, but there's not much we can really do about it. I'm going to just leave this radar here as is. I'm not going to try and protect it. If it gets myrtleated, it gets myrtleated. And we'll just leave it at that. Alright, well, I'm running out of time for today to record, so I gotta get going. But this has been this has been an interesting deal. I got a shit ton of stone. So let's come over here. We're gonna borrow this one right here. All I need, I think, is 10. 10 stone brick. Oh, but you know what? It doesn't take... I bet you... Now, if I pick this up and go like that... Aha, okay. So I do need to just put down the steel furnaces and just go with the steel furnaces. Gotcha. Unfortunate, but gotcha. Well, since that's the case, we're going to pull this all off. Reactivate this. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to go... like this. Ha ha ha! So we can start making some brick. And we can start dropping some of these steel furnaces. Because once we start getting these down, our overall efficiency is going to start skyrocketing. Trust me. Trust me, I'm a professional. Not in the slightest, but I try to pretend. I have no idea if we're going to have enough to fill out the full thing, but the good news is I feel confident in going ahead and restarting. It looks like it doesn't particularly matter that the rest of it's all filled up, but we'll do that anyway. One of the main things that will help is, here in a bit, is when we get the tier 2. Because one of the things that's slowing us down as well is, see, here's the problem. My furnace works really fucking well late game. It's not really great for starting out. But I am stubborn. I'm an idiot. I refuse to accept. I'm a stubborn fool, and I desire to learn and fail upon my own folly. I willingly accept my own idiocy. Those don't need to be dealt with right now. See, we got plenty coming out now. It's just not getting far enough. So I'm going to replace that whole section with level 2. And hopefully we'll see a decent enough improvement. Oh, yeah, immediately. Oh, dramatic improvement. Dramatic improvement. There we go. That's all we needed right there. Not even that big of an issue. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. Where? Yeah, whatever. Start filling in stone furnaces. Or steel furnaces, sorry. Here's where I'm also suspecting we're going to start having issues with the bugs. The locals, the neighbors. Because steel furnaces put out a hell of a lot more pollution than... We do have a decent line of trees, though, I will say. That shouldn't be putting out any more pollution right now. They're an issue. They're probably going to be an issue. Everyone's going to kind of be a general issue right now. How we're looking down here? Are we all bricked out? Everyone done? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We can make 10 more. 2, 4... Oh, we can take all 10. There we go. Because of the way this is all set up, it will take from all 4 inputs and make a single output. So this will keep up with all of this. There we go. Now we're outputting plenty of iron plate. It's running through all the systems it needs to. Good, good, good. Our research is backed up finally. For the first time in forever. Everybody is backed up. Which means the minute we add... What is it that we're working on? Military science. Well, there's the one that needs the engine units. Military science is going to be the next one. It's going to be a big influx of stuff. Alright. That's probably good for now. Thank you all for watching. So, what I think I'm going to do is, when I get into not offline mode, I don't know what I'm saying. I think between episodes here, I'm going to do a little bit of like the busybody work. Getting these all steel, clearing out some trees. Yeah, I think before we move on to the next major thing, I might finish the rail line going up into here with the stone. And I might take the time to set up some extra defenses. Like, we may build a whole defensive line that covers... Like, we may pick from here and just go over and just have a defensive wall. Use all this as building area. Then go from here up and make a defensive wall. We want the stone, ideally, but... Yeah, I don't know. I'll look at doing some stuff offline to kind of get some of the busy work done and out of the way. There's another stone over there. But I think I knew about that one. And let the radar run its course. It's copper, it's copper, that's copper, that's copper. So there is almost the same amount of copper in 4 locations as there is one giant iron right there. We didn't get where I wanted. I wanted to do engines, I believe, is what I was going to work on mainly. Got sidetracked with a little invasion problem. But, yeah. I think we've got an interesting, albeit confusing mess going on here. Thank you all for watching. I've been Kate and Keon. I will see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye!